The Burnt River Dojo Show.
The kids are sleeping. Let's do weird stuff.
Come to the Burnt River Dojo, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
Fucking,
That's such a clever name. A fucking genius must have come up with that.
I like the phonetics of it too. It's very like there's only one, you know?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of competition with it in my brain to remember it, you know?
So you got yourself a webcam, I see.
Nah, I stole my wife's MacBook. So, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you froze for a second there on me.
Right, yeah, fucking, I don't know how good this one is or how good any of them are. I know jack shit about MacBooks, but hey, I'm here, it's working, it's got a webcam, it records. What more can I ask?
I'm using the webcam on my laptop.
Right on, right on.
How am I coming through? I mean,
Really good, man. The recording we got last time turned out really well.
nice. So I assume you didn't open the dojo last night because you got wrapped up in Godzilla vs. Kong?
Yeah, dude, I got trashed. I was just like I was glued to my TV. Like, it wasn't a great movie, and my wife was literally like mad at me that I put it on even. Just like, that's what you're gonna do right now? And I was like, yeah, you don't want to watch this with me? She just like sat on her phone and petted me like a child and fucking just had no interest in the whole movie at all. And I mean, she watched as much of it as she could sitting right next to me. But at the end of it all, she was like, that's a terrible movie. Don't ever put that on again. Like, we have access to it because we have HBO. So I could just put it on all the time. She's like, don't you fucking ever put that on again.
He disliked it that much.
Yeah. She thought it was a dude movie. And I mean, whatever. I liked it. I got a kick out of it. I like monster flicks, you know, like Tremors and fucking Dead End or Wrong Turn, you know, just weird shit like that. She's just not into that stuff.
Were you a Critters fan?
That one I haven't seen. I have not seen Critters. I'm aware of it, and I haven't seen it.
They have several sequels too.
Right on, right on.
I joked around with Todd when Tom moved in with him. I was like, why ain't Tom at the place he was at? And Todd's like, I don't ask questions. I was like, dude, what if he's got fucking anal lice? And he's like, anal lice? I was like, yeah, they look like critters, just smaller.
Oh my god.
Still big enough that you can see their face and stuff.
They'd be brown.
Yeah, and he was just like, no, I didn't ask him. I was like, well, you end up with the anal lice. Don't say daddy didn't tell you.
Right. Well, I mean, at least he's rooming with another guy that identifies kind of as a comic, so that might be good for him. But I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure both of them have written more than they normally write.
Right.
Being together.
Yeah.
That's just gonna happen.
Man, so there goes Todd's podcasting room, I bet. Because he had told me that room that was in, if it is what I think it is, he had one other room in his place.
I don't know how long Tom plans on staying.
Oh, okay. But, yeah.
I think this is a short-term thing.
Yeah. I just thought it was cool that he had set up a podcasting room. I was like waiting to hear Todd Basinger record something, but I don't know if he has much interest in it.
He really, I don't know that he would. But when he first got the joint, that was the intention. That was going to be his office, and it never really became an office. It became a trash room for a while. And then once that got cleaned up, he was talking about podcasts, but I don't know, man. He doesn't own a computer, so he'd have to do it all either via his fucking iPad or phone.
Right. And it's doable both of those ways if you want it bad enough. Fucking, or you just bite the bullet and spend some money.
Yeah, like this HP that I'm rocking right now, I think you can pick it up for like $299.
Right on. Right on.
I mean, it's the keyboard sucks balls on it, but the webcam's good, the mic is good.
That's dope. That's all it takes. Fucking, I'm glad my wife got this MacBook. She actually got it as a gift from an old friend of hers from school. And what we had been using as a laptop up until that point had a bad battery on it. So we had to keep the charger plugged into it all the time. And not only did it have a bad battery, 10 years ago, before I met her, she was like coding and drinking wine and spilled a bunch of wine all over her keyboard, so a bunch of the keys would just stick and go all fucking crazy on you at random times and type a bunch of demon gibberish. It's fun times.
I'll be right back.
Right on, right on.
I gotta turn my television down.
I will pause this. And we're back.
I just figured my TV would end up coming through my mic.
Not much, not much. Not even really at all right up until the end there.
Yeah. Well, it just turned on at the end. I was waiting for something to go live on YouTube.
Right on, right on. Have you written anything recently?
Oh, I had one. Oh, I wrote a stupid joke earlier today.
Yeah. I need stupid jokes. I'm dealing with in-laws tomorrow.
You want a stupid joke you can tell?
Yeah.
Why doesn't Kermit the Frog get a birthday cake on his birthday?
What?
Ain't no way Miss Piggy's gonna be baking.
Nice.
Told you.
Right. Solid. Fucking.
It was fucking retarded, dude.
Well, I was just thinking, like, how the fuck am I gonna tell that to these German ass people? Because they're all. I'm from California, man. I'm not from here. I have a hard time trying to speak German at the people around here a lot of the time.
Do they speak German?
No, I just mean like culture-wise, you know, like.
Everybody knows the Muppets.
Never mind. Forget what I was saying. I was more lost in thought than I let on.
Well, the exact way that you phrased that was like, I don't know how I'll be able to work that joke into conversation. I have a tough enough time trying to talk to these people in German. And I was like, they speak
I should have enunciated better.
German?
No.
And you're like, no. And then I told you everyone knows the Muppets.
Yeah, everyone knows the Muppets. I might not be enunciating clear enough because it sounds like you kind of got some words of what I said.
Okay.
Never mind. It was dumb. Anyway, fucking. So I told this joke at the Lux Club last week, and it's half based on a true story. And fucking, I've been like adding on little details to it. But I bought weed off a gay porn star one time.
Yeah.
And it was a hell of an experience. Anyway, I could go on all day about that because it wasn't just me that got into it. Like, I went with $20 to this guy and got 10 people stoned out of their fucking minds for the whole night off of what I got for $20. And
Nice.
you don't always get that lucky. And after the fact, my brother tells me, he goes, yeah, that guy was a gay porn star. I was like, what? How do you know that? He goes, well, it's not that I know that. It's that some people told me that he did a video or two.
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
Right? I was
Your
like, how
brother,
did you meet this guy? He goes, well, we were at a party one time and he sells weed, da 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 da. And I asked him about it and he goes, oh, yeah, I do videos all the time with dudes.
oh,
So, yeah,
nice.
apparently he has really great taste in weed for his profession. I don't know if that says a lot about everybody that does that. Fucking all the porn stars I watched for the most part talk about ketamine, so I can't really relate.
That bit me. Uh, oh, ooh. No, dude. If you're gonna take fucking 10 loads to the face, you're gonna want to fucking relax afterwards. You better get the good shit.
Right. You're gonna want to be in the zone.
Yeah. What's your shirt say? East what?
Oh, Clovis East, because my dad's a janitor at a high school in Clovis, California. So they just gave him a bunch of merch from their gift shop or whatever. And yeah, he just gave it to me, a bunch of shit one day. It was dumb. I moved out to California, right? I took every fucking thing with me that I owned, which essentially filled 2 duffel bags and a backpack. Everything that I owned, right? And so I get there and I'm like, all right, Dad, I'm gonna try to make it out here. You know, I hope you can help me out and help me get on my feet. And he goes, well, first off, you have too much shit. We're going to Goodwill, like on the way home, like from the bus station. He took me to Goodwill to give away like all my shit. Essentially, he goes, you go through your shit, you pick it out, so you got an outfit for each day of the week, and that's all you need. And so like I mean, like, I gave away, like, fucking everything, dude.
Yeah. So your daughter say any weird shit to you today?
Oh, my God. I posted about one she did the other day. So you know how kids, like, young enough kids try to take liberties and make up words? They just put together sounds.
Yeah.
So that, as a side note, have you ever heard Down by the Bay?
I saw your post.
Yeah, where the watermelons grow.
Yeah.
And me and my daughter at night will play that as like an improv game. It's how she practices telling me jokes. So I'll sing the song and leave her the space to tell a rhyme, and she doesn't have to rhyme. She just tells me whatever she thinks is funny. And so I got to the part, you know, just down by the bay where the watermelons grow, blah blah blah. And if I do, my mother will say, and she said, have you ever seen a hooker eating a raw onion whole? it, I had to like ignore it and just roll on, because if I let her know how fucking hilarious that is, she'd say it all the time.
Yeah. No, the interesting thing is that she knows the term hooker. She probably doesn't know what it means.
She doesn't. Yeah, she put sounds together.
No, she's heard the word hooker. Either you or your wife have
You
said the
think?
word hooker around her, or we're watching a television show that had the word hooker in it.
No, because so like we don't just do it once. We'll play that song for a while, me and her, and she just kept making up words and putting weird sounds together like that.
That's not a made up word, Tony. Hooker is a real word. They are a lady of the night. They make their money fucking people.
Right, but she didn't say hooker. She like said like hooker. Like it just the way she said it was not like she understood she was making the word hooker. Like she was just putting sounds together, dude. I promise you, if she knew what a hooker was,
I
it would have been a
wasn't
very
saying
different conversation.
I wasn't saying that she knew what a hooker was. I'm saying she's heard the word hooker.
I just don't know if there's any way she could ever have.
Uh, it's a more common word than you'd think.
Mm. I'm not gonna say she doesn't know any hookers, because I mean her
I
mom's
had to say
friends are a
hooker at
little
least
fucked
once today.
up.
So, are you disappointed that no one ever joins us?
A little bit, but I mean, whatever. It's in diapers. I'm not trying to get famous. I just need to do something related to
Yeah,
comedy. And what I'm seeing a lot of people do that gets a lot more people joining in on it, if that is kind of the point, I guess, is they're doing it in the name of a mic. So what I'm probably gonna start doing is more officially, just like how we would have done the Cum show, just like 8 o'clock Monday nights. I'll open up a Zoom room. I'll put the link in the comedy chat with all the guys, and if anybody wants to work out 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, or even just bullshit, I mean, it's not like we get paid for any of this and have any kind of goal as entertainers at this point.
yeah. Todd occasionally gets paid.
Right? Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I've been paid a couple times.
Me too, but I mean, like, not in any way, shape, or form where, like, I thought it was something that I could continue doing through that avenue. It's always been a one-off.
Yeah,
Like, all these guys that we idolize so much that are, like, veterans right now, fucking, they would go to clubs and get, 20-30 bucks for their set a night, and then get invited to do it again the next night or the next week or whatever. Ugh, fucking the Midwest, man. We picked a weird place to grow roots in comedy.
yeah, man. Well, I had already had roots here,
Right. I don't. I got thrown here from California.
but trust me, there are plenty of other places you could have landed that wouldn't you'd be further behind than you are right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not saying it's a waste of time or anything. I'm just saying, like, fucking we're really, like, breaking ground, cuz there's nothing here.
Yeah,
If anybody watches this in the future, man, there was nothing fucking here before the guys of this particular group of friends started doing comedy shows and hosting open mics and inviting people and making a name. And COVID fucked us in the ass. So this is what you're seeing.
yeah, man. I miss the comedy bar so much.
Me too, man. Even when they had a slow night where there was maybe, like, their small crowds were still like 10 people, 10,
Oh, it
15
was
people,
more than that.
right?
Uh, I even miss First and Main. That was starting to pick up steam.
Yeah.
Did you hit that at all?
No, I never got that one. There was
Yeah.
one or two that we did at Jack's Lounge though, where, like, I think we didn't call it a mic. We called it a showcase.
Yeah.
And people showed up the once or twice.
Now, after Comedy Bar closed down, we were doing, well, Todd set it up at Main Street Social, which is the old Skinny McGinney's next
Mhm.
to First and Main. And we were doing it in there until they started renovating. Then we moved over to First and Main on the opposite side of the bar, and we did it there for a while. And we were starting to like people were starting to show up for it. And then they got in trouble for having too many people in their bar one night, and
Mm,
that was the end of that.
damn. Well, like a phoenix, we will rise from the ashes, dude.
Yeah. Uh, I'm on a physical dojo.
Right? I'm thinking about, because I've been spending a lot of, like, my stimulus and tax money on tools and shit. I'm gonna buy a mic and an amp, and I'm gonna build a small, like, stage almost, like not anything super luxurious, just like a small square that a dude could easily hop up on and is strong enough to hold a bunch of guys of varying weights, you know, for a mic.
A larger soapbox.
Exactly.
I don't know why you would build it. You can buy sectional snap together stages that are very cheap.
Oh, you can?
Oh yeah.
Like cheap?
I haven't priced them out in a long time, but you could. I think the ones I was looking at were 3x3s. So if you just want a 3x3 for one person, you had
Right
it,
on.
or you could go 3x2. So you had 6x4. You can get 3 people up there, but they just snap together.
That's cool. I hadn't even thought of that as an option, really.
Pretty easy to transport. Then you don't have to, if you're moving it somewhere, you don't have to carry something that's super fucking long.
Yeah.
But dude, I haven't even looked at shit like that in like 10 years.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna have a physical dojo, like a foundation in the ground, like we're gonna need something like that. My wife just made the coolest looking frosting for this cake that we're gonna be serving people tomorrow. It's like this lime green color. It looks amazing. Yeah. She's like testing me like, does it look good? Does it look good? I'm like, it's frosting. I'm gonna eat the shit out of that.
Yeah.
We're hosting a bunch of in-laws tomorrow, and like, they're not bad people. They're just kind of exhausting.
All in-laws are, sir.
Yeah.
I bet you when she's around your fucking family, they're exhausting to her.
Right. Yeah, and it's it's hard not to see too. But whatever. I mean, that's a thing. That's an existing thing with people. I wish I had jokes about it. Well, I should tell more jokes about it. My father-in-law fucking knows that I smoke weed, and he was trying to tell. It was a long time ago. It's been years, but he was trying to tell me he doesn't understand weed and anything about it really. But he said, like, you better not be using my daughter's money for cocaine. And he spelled it. He sent it in a text, so it was coke.cane. It just fucking killed me.
Oh,
Like,
Christ.
first off, just no.
Well, have I ever shown you a text from my dad?
No, but you told me that he was going to shut your phone off one time just if you were going to vote at all.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah.
No. Every word is a sentence because he puts a period after every word. So it looks like he's screaming everything at me.
Right on. Like Morse code.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like dying. I've been drinking so much this week. I'm like dehydrated as fuck. Oh, dude. So, you know Calypso? Have you ever had a Calypso?
No.
Oh my God, dude. So it's this lemonade company out of Milwaukee, right? The best lemonade you've ever had in your life. And they make like 12 different flavors, like a black cherry and like a blue. There's this one I had today that was like pineapple and mango. It was fucking awesome. But they're like $2.50 a bottle if you buy them individually at a store. And I sent the company an email like, what would I have to do to order a case from you guys? And they're like, all right, well, here it is. Here's our site. And they wanted $40 for a 12 pack. And that math does not fucking add up when you can get them for $2.50 a bottle at a gas station. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're like addictive. They're like fucking crack.
I'm not a big lemonade guy.
I wasn't either, man. But like, I was working as a mechanic, dude, just busting my ass in 100-degree weather, fucking working on big trucks and shit. And just the best thing in the world is just a nice cold lemonade, dude.
Okay. I'd take a blowjob, but you prefer a lemonade. That's cool, dude.
Oh man, a lemonade during a blowjob. Oh my god.
You made your bed. You sleep in it. You said the best thing in the world at that moment is the lemonade.
Right. I feel like if I was drinking the lemonade and anything else happened around me, I could totally ignoring it. Like a woman could start blowing me and I'd just be like
Lemonade.
right.
That's
They're that
cool,
good, man.
refreshing drink.
Yeah. Like if they weren't fucking trying to fuck you in the ass for $40 for a 12-pack, like I'd be like, dude, I'll do fucking comedic free advertising for you guys or some shit, but no, that'd be dumb and hacky. But like they're really good, man. They make hell of a mixer. I was getting in trouble all this last summer because like you could just dump a couple shots in them and they're fucking awesome.
Oh, you're a girl.
For dumping shots in lemonade?
Yes.
Really?
Liquor's meant to be drank. Liquor.
All right, I feel you. I feel you.
I don't do mixers at all. So,
Oh man, not even chasers.
well, I'll chase, yeah. But when I'm drinking the liquid, I drink whiskey. Usually Tullamore Dew, Templeton Rye, anything that's like medium shelf. I hate Jameson. It tastes like scotch. If I wanted a scotch, I'd buy something that was scotchy. I'd buy a fucking Walker. But yeah, usually I drink them neat. I hate fucking chilled whiskey. I want it warm, room temperature. I usually drink it in a double. I take the double in one shot, and then I chase it with a Pepsi.
Right on, right on. I'm too thirsty genuinely to like do the proper drink like that. Like I need something like in a big gulp, like a 37-ounce fucking with an IV coming out of it.
Yeah. Uh no, I mixers. I mean, I guess like I had a phase in my like mid-teens where I did C.U.M 7 and 7 Up, 7 and 7s.
Yeah.
But like outside of that, I was never really into mixing. I like my party liquors brown, and I like them warm.
Yeah, fucking I remember being in high school, dude. I got in trouble. I would try to drink like it was fucking water, man. I would just walk around with a bottle, just drinking straight out of the bottle in front of people, trying to look cool. And I threw up so many times in front of so many people and lost so many acquaintances. Like I'm not gonna value any of the any of the friendships I missed out on at all. But like man, I killed a lot of them just by just trying to drink out of the bottle so much.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I guess I've had my bouts with other spirits, but brown party liquors are generally my choice. Uh, I can I can drink a ridiculous amount of whiskey. I don't know if you know this about me, and I
I
don't
don't
drink.
know this.
I don't drink. You know that. You know I don't drink.
I haven't seen you drink. I do know that.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. The last 2 years in a row, I spent my birthday, New Year's Eve into New Year's. Thursday, my birthday, with Todd, who does drink. And I polished off, well, he kind of helped each night, but both times a full bottle of Tullamore Dew. And I tucked him in, and then I laid down casually and I went to bed.
Nice.
Todd, and like, it's funny. The first year and the second year, like after the bottle was gone, Todd was like, I don't know how you can drink like this, man. You never drink. How are you? You're still fine. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I don't drink. I want to say the last time that I did vodka, I did go into a blackout state. So it did progress past what I wanted it to. But the last shot I remember taking was 45. That was in like an 8-hour span. After that, I don't know what happened. Like, I know I kicked in the fucking bottom part of the bathroom door. It
You
was
went all
many
shining.
Yeah, it was many moons ago. My roommate took our last fucking joint into the bathroom and was smoking with all the chicks at the party and left me fucking out there.
What
And
a foul
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. And I did go all shining.
Right? Like, fuck that guy. That's stupid.
Yeah. Uh yeah, no.
I feel like I would have been your roommate and be like, I am such a dick.
Yeah, no. I was not happy. Hence the broken door.
Right,
Uh
right.
I don't know. I guess when I do, I can't say that I don't do mixers. They're just it's the last thing that I want to order. But when I was bartending, a lot of times they would ask me to make a specialty drink for the day, and if I came up with one that I thought tasted badass, then I was gonna keep with it. Like there's an old drink called a raspberry smash, which
Yeah.
is essentially Chambord and vodka, but I made the vodka UV blue, and then I also used Stoli raspberry vodka and Chambord, and I crushed the ice and added a little heavy cream to it. Dropped a shot of 100 proof vodka into it, and then added a little strawberry mix and some sugar, and the fucking thing tasted delightful.
I bet. That's a panty dropper.
Yeah, no. So that
You
the
were out
original drink,
there you
the
were out
original,
there getting college chicks with that, man.
the original drink, like I said, was called the raspberry smash. I think I used to call that one the
You were out there
raspberry.
smashing some raspberries.
No, no, I called that the raspberry trashed.
Right. Oh man.
Oh, yeah. I'm just anything fruity and liquor. No, if I wanted
Right.
something fruity, I'd buy some Starburst or some shit. I
Right.
wouldn't eat actual fruit. I mean, who the fuck does that?
Hey man, you're talking to a parent. I gotta feed my kid. I've fed my kid a pound of fruit salad on so many fucking occasions, dude. Like just broken down, just huge bags of oranges and grapes and bananas and shit, and just make it all into a giant bowl. And my kid eats all of it, like fucking 10, 15 pounds of fruit salad a month. This kid eats. It's insane. She shits like a bear. Like it's fucking great. Like when she takes shits and she calls me like, "Daddy, get me off the potty." I'm like, "Oh my god, did a bear come in here?" She's like, "No, Dad, I did that. It's fucking great. Oh my god.
Your daughter shits like Ryan Graham shits. Have
It's
you ever seen
healthier even.
Have you ever seen Ryan Graham piss?
No.
It is forever and a day and like more fluid than you would think could come out of a person.
Right? Okay.
Uh, I want to say I was talking to him on the phone the one day and he started pissing, and it was like 45 seconds later and he was still pissing. And I was like, Jesus fuck, dude. And he's like, yeah, that's just how it always is. I was like, I don't know if that's right, homie.
He stays hydrated. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I guess.
Right? If you don't drink anything, then you have nothing to piss.
Yeah. Well, ah, a steady stream too. Like he sent video of just the bowl the one day and the stream going into it.
Oh my god.
And I was like, damn, that's fucking impressive. Like,
Right.
I don't shit for as long as it takes him to piss. I'm a power shitter. I sit down and it's like, and then I'm up and gone.
It's like a parachute. Like you pull a string on your chest and it just ejects and launches you the fuck out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I grab the paper. I like scrape for wreckage, check for blood, get rid of it. Bam, I'm out of there.
Get a bidet, man.
By the time I'm off the shitter, Ryan didn't even do his first shake yet.
Right? Fucking so I like I haven't been able to like I drink nothing but coffee most of the time, so all the vessels in my body are just super constricted and everything, and I don't really piss a whole lot generally. But a couple weeks ago I made this soup, right, where I made a stock. I boiled vegetables for a solid day, and then I strained all the vegetables out and just had this vegetable juice with no pulp or anything in it. And it was the strongest, most vitamin packed fucking thing I've ever had in my like I made like chicken noodle soup with it, because what else? I don't fucking know. But like I made this soup, I ate this soup just one day, one meal's worth of shit from it. And the next day I was pissing. I pissed like 20 times the next day. And I've just been pissing like a racehorse ever since. Like, you talking about Ryan pissing for a long time. I'm like, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Ever since I had that soup, dude, it like flushed my whole system out. And I like fucking my wife will like leave and come back, and I'm like just wrapping up, you know? Like I'll
I
start
love
pissing and then she leaves to do something, like get the mail, because the post office is around the corner, and then she'll come back and I'm like just walking out of the bathroom.
I love that it didn't make me type my name in. It just remembered. Like, I
Right,
didn't type that shit in today.
right. There it tries to save it and it's a
I
bitch
joined
to
the chat.
change
They're
it.
just like, oh, daddy's back. It's what?
Right. I was doing a couple of Zoom mics and I had to change my name from Rachel.
You should have just went on as Rachel.
I could have.
It's not like you use your real name anyway.
I watched I watched a episode of Louie where Doug Stanhope was in it, and they do an open mic together, and he puts his name in the mic as Shitty Fat Tits, and I fucking love that, and there's no way to ever top that, and like every time I think of like faking my name for a mic, that always comes to mind, and I'm like, I'm never gonna fucking beat that, god damn it.
Well, I've told you the weirdest name I've come across, like in phone books, because I used like pre-internet days when my old man would need a phone number. He would just have a stack of phone books for every fucking county that he had, and he'd be like, look to see if there's a number for this guy.
Oh my
And I
god.
have to look it up. And there was a guy that, like, when I read the name, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Then I read it again and it, like, sounded it out phonetically in my head, like how I would say it. And I was like, that's the most fucked up thing. Like, I have to be pronouncing this wrong, but the way that it reads, it was the last name was CHABLUMI.
Jablumi?
And his first name was Haywood. Haywood Jablomi.
That's great. That's great.
That's how I was pronouncing it.
Hang on one second.
Yeah, no. So that was nice.
Right. I had something I was gonna tell you, and that fucking threw me off. God damn it.
But yeah, Haywood Jablomi.
Hey, would you look? Oh yeah, fucking. So I did a bit about it for a while, but like we never had like crowds at the time I was doing it. But there's a porn star who is mostly known for his part as doing Donald Trump every time they do a porn where there's a Donald Trump character, and his name is Dick Chibbles. And that just rolls off the tongue like dick flavored dog food. You know, like your dog can't believe it's not bacon. It just makes me so happy. Like, how does he fill out tax forms, man?
What was his name?
Dick Chibbles.
Oh, nice. Chibbles and Dicks.
Right. Richard Chibbles.
Well, probably my all-time favorite porn star is a girl named Stoya. And I know she has a last name.
Oh my
But,
god.
like,
Oh, can I tell you something creepy?
okay.
That's my wife's favorite porn star.
Stoya? I approve, Rachel. I approve. Stoya is my girl.
Right.
She's a huge wrestling geek, too.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I think Rachel was telling me she said something where she's like, I won't do a scene with a trans person or something like that. And my wife was like, oh, now I can't watch you anymore.
She says a lot of shit. I follow her on the Twitter.
Right on. Right on.
But she was in the seminal porn Cheerleaders, which was one of the first like blockbuster big budget porns. And amazing cast. She does a great three-way with Brianna Love and some fucking random dude. You gotta be fucking impressive as a dude if you want me to remember your name. The girls all remember almost all their names. But like there ain't been any real porn star dick in the game in a long time.
I mean, there's certain guys you see over and over and over again.
Yeah, but like the Pete North, the Jake Steeds of the world, those don't exist anymore, man.
Oh man, you're talking about an era where I mean you're lucky I know Pete North. I didn't. You said Jake Steve. I had to really think about it.
That's like the early '90s porn, I guess.
So VHS stuff.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. I'm sure like Pete probably still does stuff to this day. I don't know. Jake might be dead. I don't fucking know. But like I don't remember what it was in, but I watched those two fucking DP a girl in a porn once, and all I could think was, where'd all that dick go? Because she was getting it from both ends, and they was both massive. The only thing that would have made it more impressive is she would have swallowed a sword. Like while they were doing it.
Right.
Like, holy fuck.
They're trying to saw her in half.
I can't believe your wife and I have something in common. So who's your favorite porn star then?
Oh man, there's just too many. I have like I want to say no, god damn it. I can't pick one. I can't pick one cuz like I have seasons. So like there will be like a couple of months where I watch like all Angela White, and there'll be a couple of months where I'm all like Kiki Minaj. And then there's like a couple of months where I'm all about Asa Akira. And it just changes. It's just always rotating. I can't have a single favorite. They're all so good at what they do, god damn
Yeah. Well, I guess me and your wife have taste.
it.
So your wife into little tits too? Is that like one
I
of her
guess,
things?
yeah, that's her type. She's into small chicks.
Yeah, me too.
Right on.
Uh Big tits scare me. I'm afraid I'll suffocate in them.
Oh my God. That's the point. You're supposed to be afraid for your
No,
life, Chris.
no, I don't want. I don't want to be afraid for my life while I'm fucking unless we're doing knife play. If we're doing knife play, then I can fear for my life. But outside of that, no. Uh, do you remember the fucking meme that I shared to the group chat where I was like, "This is why I'm scared of bitches with big titties," and it was this fucking bitch in camouflage taking her tit and just fucking breaking bricks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's some scary shit, man.
Right. Oh man, I don't know if it was that same chick, but my god damn it, whatever. Somebody sent me this other one where it was that same chick essentially, just visually, but she was topless and she was trying to do like a podcast as she like made breakfast. Like she was like flipping pancakes and chopping up berries and shit. It was adorable. Like she was just all perky and happy, and she's like, "Hi, I'm just doing this because life is tough and everybody needs a little break, and I thought this would be nice to do for everybody." And like, all right.
Very boob lady, put the clothes on. Make me some crepes.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
definitely a smaller woman, and it's the whole mother complex, I guess. My mom was really tiny, although she had enormous tits. So I don't know. I guess it's just proportionally like most shorter chicks have small tits, unless
Most of
they
the
got unless they have some weight issues.
time. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different body types out
Did
there.
I tell
What's
did
up?
I tell you that I've been working on a new cunt song?
No. Is it too like a is what
It's
you
to a
do like a
different
different beat?
tune,
Yeah.
but it's still the same premise. It's to the tune of Hallelujah.
That's great.
You
That's
know the
great.
song, right?
Yeah, people are suckers for that song.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna try it one of these nights. I think
You should, man. That'd be great.
uh, because the original version of that song, the Leonard Cohen version of that song, is fucking outstanding.
Yeah.
Uh, the many people who have covered it since then have all been but everyone loves the covers of it. Like Rufus Wainwright's version gets a lot of play, and it's like he cut out a lot of shit from the song, dude.
Hmm.
You know that song's like primarily about fucking, right?
I had no idea, but I found it weird that they used it for the sex scene in The Watchmen.
Yeah, that's why.
All right, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I got a good laugh out of it, but I would have had no idea that had anything to do with it.
Uh yeah. It does.
Right on.
I guess I shouldn't say it's all about fucking, but fucking is a general theme of the song.
Fucking. So, have you seen Auntie Donna?
Yeah,
They do that morning brown bit.
yeah.
Where he's like, I was fucking all night long. I was fucking with my ding dong. It just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
All their bits are so funny, and I guess they did them all on stage for a long time, like in like theaters. So they weren't like the kind of sketch that you see when you watch Auntie Donna's Big Old House of Fun. It was much more like a musical kind of a show that they would do, which is weird. It's kind of hard to watch their shows for me, honestly, as a stand-up, because they're doing a lot of musical shit, and like it doesn't leave a lot of room for the comedy unless you're paying a lot of attention.
Pause this video.
Say what?
Pause the video.
All right.
Music, and that, like, I wrote that the other day, and I was like,
Right on. I used to have a lot of musical thoughts, but like, I don't know, none of them were like comedy related. It was me genuinely.
tickle her clit and she falls.
Right.
A wheat toast will give you cancer.
Fucking.
Spread your butt up on the white bread.
I feel like anything I could do musically would be so much better off in comedy than it is in music.
Yeah.
It's like, I come from a family that like has like bands and shit. I have a bunch of cousins that are all in bands and have been like in like bands together and apart, and they all know music and how to play music, and I've lived
What
with
kind
them
of bands?
like collective soul cover stuff,
Okay.
or
Alt rock.
alt rock, yeah, Portland white guy stuff. Like
I was really, really hoping you were gonna be like, they're all in mariachi bands, dude. Every one of them.
Right.
They're all in mariachi bands. Or you're gonna be like, well, some of them are in like this boy band.
But the other ones are all in this screamo skinhead Cannibal Corpse cover band. Nah,
Nice.
yeah. Fucking they really had me sold on this idea for a while of really wanting to be in a band and do music, and like I forced a lot of energy at it for a while, and I do not have talent. I'm gonna be totally honest. I have no musical aptitude. So comedy is my bread and butter.
What you so focused on there, son?
I'm grinding.
Oh, thought you were rolling.
No.
I was like, you can't look at me. I don't know how you can't look at me and grind, but it's all good. How are your
Not to
cupboards?
spill. Anyway, what's Chris Coffman doing tomorrow?
Work.
It's better than nothing. It's better than what I'm doing.
Then I got 2 days off in a row, and I got to clean Saturday or Sunday.
Right on.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
I cleaned, dude. So when I moved into my house, my landlord left me with a pile of shit from previous people that have lived here, and I had to
told me about that.
Cleared it all out of my garage and my basement and my attic and everything. And the pile of shit that they left me is so high that like I have to throw it all away. They don't want it. I don't want it. It's all like moldy blankets and boxes of appliances that don't work. And I have it in a pile in front of my garage, and the fucking cops are like driving by
I
taking.
want to speak up on behalf of Moldy Blankets.
You're a moldy blanket.
Well, I don't think you should just cast them aside. They might have interesting diseases on them. You could wipe out a population of peoples with them. It's been proven to be fact.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to
You could
aim
have
it
some
at a
sort of
population.
you could have some sort of like you could have the COVID 2024 on there. You don't know.
Right, that's
You're
probably
just gonna take it to fucking Goodwill, let it go out there for free, and you could be selling it to fucking Russia.
I bet I caught it and I'm gonna fucking die. Like my asshole is gonna fall out of my mouth tomorrow on the fucking Easter table just in front of everybody. Just bleh.
Oh, is that why you're all getting together? Is Easter?
Yeah, it's just grandmas and grandpas that want to see my kid and her aunt and uncle that want to bring their kid and everything. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to go anywhere, so you gotta come here. And they're like, all right, we'll come. So,
Are you guys gonna talk about Jesus and stuff?
oh my God, I hope not. They can't make me. I'll leave the room. So apparently they found a fucking thing in India where Jesus is buried. You've heard this?
No.
So like, you know how there's this whole middle part of his life in the Bible that's just missing?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he had gone to India and studied with Buddhists, and that's what he came back with. And the people in Europe were like, "Oh, we really don't like that," and so they killed him. And in India, Indian culture has like a record of this time period of a fucking wandering dude that came from Europe to India and hung out there for a while, and he was like a great philosopher, and he went back to Europe and was killed. And when the people in India found out about it, they were like, "Oh, that our guy, the fuck." And so they went and got his corpse, and they have a tomb in India that is this wise man that was killed in Rome for whatever, I don't know, but it's believed that it's Jesus.
Yeah, there are multiple holes in that story, but we'll just leave it at that.
Hit me. What's the hole? I don't feel a hole.
Well, Jesus was never in Europe.
I was saying Europe, but Rome, Romans, whatever the fucking
Romans were in
Arabic.
Jerusalem.
Romans in Jerusalem would have been Arabic, not technically
Middle
Europe.
Eastern.
Okay. Europe is like on top of the middle. There's would have
But
been right in there.
you saying him coming from Europe is making me picture a white Jesus, and there was no white Jesus.
You're right. I said that wrong. I kept thinking Jerusalem was in Europe, and it's not. You're right. It's Arabic as fuck.
Okay, so outside of his magical trip to Europe, the rest of it could make sense.
Right.
There are all sorts of theories about those years of the one they call Jesus.
Right. Apparently, the Muslims have a prophet called Yusuf that existed at that time. That was, I mean, wasn't fucking. He wasn't celibate. He had a wife and children and everything, but he was like, you know, in the same time period and aligned essentially in Muslim culture as Jesus.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of crossover throughout the major religious texts. There's a great flood in all of them.
Yep. There's giants and Nephilim in all of them.
Well, Nephilim are just the children of angels and humans.
Right, but they all have some sort of like the gods came down and fucked us.
I like that you know the term Nephilim, though. That's solid.
Right. I like that they used it in Diablo. That if you're playing Diablo, your character is a Nephilim. But I mean, I have knowledge of that term before that. It's just, I know of it from the Bible and shit. But I just thought it was fun that they did it in Diablo. Have you seen anything for Diablo 4?
No, I've never played any of the Diablo games.
Okay, so I have Diablo 3, and I really, really like Diablo 3. You might get a kick out of Diablo 3, but it is a lot different than Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is like a fucking Windows 95 kind of computer game. It's hard to explain. Like, it's very, very old school. And then Diablo 4 is going just further down this road that's just going to be so completely unrecognizable. So honestly, if you're going to try any of them, I would say try Diablo 3.
I have no intention of trying any of them.
All right, all right. Are you just not into like those kind of games?
I don't play a lot of games, period, anymore, except for like tabletop shit.
Right on, right on.
Oh, so we were talking about the Dubtown script I was trying to write for Blood on the Clock Tower, right?
Yeah.
And I told you they just introduced a new character called the Poppy Grower. Do you remember any of this vaguely?
Yeah, the poppy grower.
Uh, so they just posted the video of the first playthrough of them showcasing the Poppy Grower. And yeah, character's really cool.
What is he? Does he have a jean jacket and a guitar, and he's trying to get
No,
you to let him take your TV for a while?
no, the Poppy Grower is a good player for starters. And if there's a Poppy Grower in the game, the bad team doesn't start off knowing who each other are.
Okay.
And they don't find out who each other are until the Poppy Grower's dead. And there's a whole bunch of other caveats, like if somebody happens to poison or get the Poppy Grower drunk and they die that night, then they never find out. And there's a character called the Spy who, like, when I first heard about the Poppy Grower, I was like, well, if there's a spy in the game, it ain't gonna make no fucking difference. Well, it turns out that the Poppy Grower blocks the spy, which I did not know from just reading the character I know. But
Spy is a term I
they
haven't heard in a long time.
they'll probably launch the actual launch the actual physical copy of that game sometime before Christmas, probably.
Before when? Christmas?
Yeah, it was
Cool.
supposed to come out before last Christmas, but something strange happened.
Right. Oh, fuck. Everything got put on hold, man. Hollywood altogether lost like hundreds of billions of dollars.
So it's funny seeing some of the things that I said, like when it first happened, because it comes up in my Facebook memories.
Yeah.
One of the things I said is, geez, can't wait for the next time I can say, damn, been a while since the last plague, right?
I remember that one. Fuck, I had one too, but I think it was something stupid. It was like related to a TV show or something. Nah.
Sid, what the fuck are you doing, cat? Go on. Fine. You want to get on camera? You can be up. Come sit on Dad's lap. Come on, stupid. Really? This cat cries all day to sit on my lap. Now, the one time I actually want him to sit on my lap, he's like, fuck you, homie. Kid, Come on. Come on. Oh, who listens
That
to
is a
their dad?
fat pussy, Chris Coffman.
Yeah, who listens to their dad?
Hey,
Look,
kitty.
look at you. You're a star, buddy. Yes.
What's up?
Yeah, this cat listens to me like a dog, though. Like, he follows me around like a dog. When I come home, he's at the door like, hey, what's up? Where you been, buddy?
Right? That's cool.
His sister, on the other hand, kind of like her mother, a fucking cunt. Well, yeah. The only good thing that came out of my failed marriage were my cats, man. These guys kept me alive. At a very dark time in my life, Mr. Lee. Very dark.
Well, that's good. I mean, companions are good to have in any case, man. Like, I got my cat because my dog died, and like, I didn't want to get another dog. It would have just felt so wrong. But my
Mhm.
kid had to have a companion, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, we got this cat, and she felt like, so we went out to this farm to pick her up, and like, she played with the cat all day long until the sun started going down, and we had to get in the car and go home. And I had to physically separate the kid from the cat just to get in the car, and she lost her fucking mind. Like, no, my kitty, my kitty. And it, like, it showed me that she bonded with it really quickly, but like, I don't know. I like the cat more now than she does.
Yeah.
Like, she's more my friend than anything.
No, I was a dog person most of my life.
One
Just
sec.